Why do I come on board as a manager and whip this place into shape? Oh wait, this isn't a job offer? What? There's still another interview?
Thank you for taking the time for today's final interview. My name is Keiichi Sato. I run Days Factory, an electronics component manufacturer. This factory that I inherited from my father, maintaining the perfect quality the company's been known for since my dad's days is what I take pride in.
Sir, about the job candidate, Mrs. Mimi Misono. It seems she touched the machinery without permission during the factory tour.
What? 1 hour later. I'd like to hear each of your impressions of our factory tour. Miss Misono, I've received a report that you touched the factory machinery.
Oh, that? It was making a weird noise, so I just checked it out.
That's the problem. That machine is for medical devices.
Don't be so dramatic. It's not like I broke anything.
If a defective product gets out, patients could be in danger.
Yeah, I get it. But honestly, this is just some dinky little factory, right? I'm way overqualified for a place like this. You're lucky I'm even here. I hear about places like this all the time from Dad.
So that's where those unreasonable cost-cutting demands came from. I see.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I already have job offers from 30 companies. But I'm feeling generous. Why don't I come on board as a manager and whip this place into shape?
Wait just a minute. I can't let that slide.
Huh? What's your problem?
You just touched the machinery without permission, didn't you? Someone who can't even follow the rules talking about being a manager? That's incredibly disrespectful to the people actually working on these machines.
What? You're just here for the interview too, right? What's it to you?
Yes, I'm a fellow candidate. That's exactly why I can't stand your entitlement.
Miss Sagisaka, please calm down.
I'm sorry, I got carried away.
Thank you for coming today. We'll contact you with the results later. A few days later.
Oh, here they are. I wonder which company I should pick. Huh? We regret to inform you that we will not be moving forward. And no way. This one too. And this one. Wait, this isn't a job offer? Only Tokimeki Medical Devices. A notice for another interview? What? There's still another interview? I thought I already had the job. Hello?
We've been expecting you, Miss Misono.
Why am I the only one getting another interview? Everyone else got direct job offers. Isn't that weird?
That's exactly what I wanted to discuss with you. First, let me ask you a few questions. Miss Misono, about the day of your interview at Days Factory. One of our employees happened to be visiting Days Factory that day. During a meeting about components, we overheard your comments. Some dinky little factory. Those were your words, correct?
Well, that's...
We immediately contacted Days Factory to confirm the situation. We learned that you operated machinery and caused a temporary line stoppage.
I just touched it. I didn't break anything.
These are medical device components. Because of the stoppage, all components already installed had to be re-inspected. Fortunately, there was no impact on finished products or patients, but...
So, what you're saying is there was no actual harm done at the end of the day, right? Then what's the problem? You're being so dramatic.
Also, factory tours will now be conducted via video from now on.
And what about it? A video is good enough.
You wouldn't understand. The importance of experiencing the atmosphere of the floor firsthand. You took that opportunity away from new employees. After causing that much trouble, with that attitude, we're having difficulty making a decision.
Is Days Factory really that big of a company?
Days Factory does business with over 50 companies and is one of Japan's leading electronic component manufacturers. Our company alone does millions of dollars in transactions with them annually.
Millions?
That's not all. They have a quality management system compliant with international standards. They've implemented X-ray inspection equipment. They inspect everything perfectly, even parts you can't see from the outside. Everything is done at the highest level. That's Days Factory's technical capability. Furthermore, their ability to analyze defect causes is top tier in the industry. When problems occur, their reports are remarkably thorough. Everything from cause identification to corrective measures is clearly documented. That's why clients can place orders with confidence.
It was that impressive of a company? Wait, maybe I messed up. But hold on, isn't it illegal to disclose statements made during an interview?
You made comments like that during the interview too. We cannot hire someone like that.
Fine. Whatever, I've got Dad's company.
After finishing the interview, Mimi headed straight to her father's company.
Dad? So, like, all 30 companies rejected me.
What? I thought you said you had 30 job offers.
There weren't any good companies anyway. Can't you just hire me here?
Look at you. Well, I guess it can't be helped. What is it?
Mr. Sato, the president of Days Factory, is here to see you.
Days? Oh right. It's contract renewal time. But it's unusual for the president himself to come. Well, show him in. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Thank you for making time for us.
Excuse me?
And you are?
I'm Noah Sagisaka, a new hire at Days Factory.
I see. Well then, we'd like to renew the contract.
Actually, we'd like to terminate the contract at the end of this fiscal year.
You want to terminate the contract? What's this about?
We have several concerns about doing business with your company. Last month's incident being the most recent example. You changed the component design, but said the delivery deadline couldn't be changed.
Deadlines are meant to be met.
New designs require time for verification. On top of that, you asked us to do the minimum number of durability tests.
But we met the legal requirements.
Yes, we barely met the minimum standards, but without enough verification time, there's a possibility we could miss defects or problems. These are electric components used in medical devices. If anything goes wrong, lives are at stake.
Isn't that overthinking it?
There's more. We've received repeated requests to lower component unit prices.
Cost cutting is standard in the industry.
The condition was to keep the basic design the same. That means we'd have to either lower the quality of materials or make the components thinner. Either way, the strength would be compromised.
But it's still within regulations.
Even if each thing is within regulations, when they pile up, quality keeps declining.
It's industry practice. Other companies do the same thing.
But it doesn't align with Days Factory's principles. Maintaining perfect quality. That's Days Factory's belief. And there's one more thing. Mimi, your daughter's attitude during the interview.
The interview? What does that have to do with anything?
She lacked respect for the products and business partners. She called it dinky little factory.
A good relationship takes a long time to build up, but can be lost in an instant. An attitude that looks down on business partners is an act that damages that trust.
That was my daughter's personal comment.
Can you have your daughter apologize to us right here and now?
Hold on. Having that new hire here in the first place, isn't that a breach of confidentiality?
I'm participating in training as a new member of the sales department. I've signed a non-disclosure agreement.
We've followed proper procedures.
If you're going to go that far, fine. Terminate the contract. We don't need your business.
Miss Noah, for a new employee, you showed amazing passion. You really understand our company's core values.
Actually, I've read all of your interviews. The industry magazine features, the web articles, everything. Maintaining perfect quality, I admired that attitude. That's why I applied to Today's Factory. So, today's negotiation was really educational for me.
Thank you. Let's keep working hard together.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Sato.
This is the president of Tokimeki Medical Devices.
What a coincidence. Damn, Days Factory.
Dad.
Mimi, this is your fault too. Making comments like that.
But did I lie?
Just be more careful from now on. A few days later.
Sir, this is serious.
What is it? Why are you so flustered?
Multiple business partners want to discuss their contracts.
How many companies?
Over 30.
What? What? What's going on? Contract termination? Why are all the companies doing this at the same time?
I found out the reason. It seems Tokimeki Medical Devices shared information within the industrial park.
Information? What kind?
About your daughter's comments regarding Day's factory. And the fact that you refused to apologize. Word has spread. Also, concerns about safety. That your demands for cost-cutting and shorter deadlines were excessive.
But we were within regulations.
Even so, all the companies are feeling uneasy.
Damn it. What now?
It's Company A on the line.
Put them through. President Misono, I'm calling about the contract termination. I think there's been a misunderstanding about this. A misunderstanding? Word has spread throughout the industrial park. We've heard all about your attitude toward Day's factory. That was my daughter's personal comment. A dinky little factory was what she called them, wasn't it? And no apology. We can't do business with a company that views its partners that way. Just had a difference in policy with Days. A difference in policy? Do you remember when you suddenly brought our deadline forward last year? That was to meet market demand. The demand to shorten the deadline was far too sudden. Our engineers told you repeatedly that there wasn't enough inspection time. But you said other companies are doing it. The fact that we maintained quality was just luck. Profits over quality. We can't trust a company with that attitude. Please, wait. We'll improve. From now on, we'll put quality first. It's too late for that now. We've already signed with another company. We want to work with a company that actually puts quality first. With a partner we can trust. No. Damn it. Over 30 companies terminating their contracts. At this rate, production will have to shut down.
Sir, we're searching for alternative domestic partners, but it's not looking great. Within the industrial park, our company's reputation has already spread.
What about factories in other regions?
We've reached out to several, but they bluntly told us they'd prefer not to do business with Misono Automotive.
What?
It seems the rumors have spread throughout the entire industry.
If staying domestic won't work, we'll have to look overseas. Start negotiations with overseas factories.
You want to find a factory in another country? There's the language barrier and time differences. Negotiations will take time.
I don't care. Just get the ball rolling. I need you to move on this, now. The production line will stop at this rate.
I understand. I'll arrange it immediately.
If we find something abroad, we can still make it work. Our domestic reputation will recover eventually. Several weeks later.
Negotiations with overseas factories are proving difficult.
Why?
We haven't built up trust with anyone like we had domestically. Over here, they'd accommodate some unreasonable requests, but we're being forced to accept harsh terms abroad.
Damn. And we have the new factory launch coming up.
About the new factory plan. Funding has become difficult.
Is the bank being difficult?
Our credit has dropped due to the loss of business partners. The loan terms have become stricter. We can't proceed according to the original plan. We'll have to reduce production numbers.
Our sales will...
This term will see a 30% decrease. Next term will decline even further. At this rate, we could fall into the red.
Into the red? All of this because of my daughter.
Sir?
What now?
I'd also like to take this opportunity to hand in my resignation.
What are you saying? If you quit now too?
I asked you many times to be stricter with your daughter's upbringing.
That's...
This interview, when I heard your daughter was visiting Day's factory, I asked her to please maintain a humble attitude. But the rest is history.
That's my daughter, acted on her own. It's not my fault.
Because you spoiled her. I warned you over and over again, but you wouldn't listen. You're responsible for this situation. You spoiled your daughter, looked down on business partners, and ignored your employees' voices. I can't follow you anymore.
Please, wait. If you leave...
It's already too late. Once you lose someone's trust, you can't get it back. President Keiichi Sato of Days Factory taught us that. Thank you for everything over the years.
Without my secretary, I have no idea what's going on. Where am I supposed to find the contact information for business partners? Or the names of the people in charge?
Meanwhile, at Days Factory, in contrast to Misono Automotive, which had lost the trust of so many former partners, new business deals were blossoming for us.
Thank you for making time today. With Misono Automotive scaling back, we'll be increasing production.
Understood.
However, we can't compromise on quality. That's exactly why we want to work with Days Factory.
Thank you.
Would it be possible to increase production speed?
We absolutely cannot compromise on safety. With that said, we'll do everything we can to accommodate you.
That's what I expected. Your quality-first attitude is really putting my mind at ease.
This is what real negotiation looks like. Discussions where both sides respect each other. This is how trust is built.
Mimi, who still didn't understand the severity of the situation, came to her father's company.
Dad, about that job offer.
A job offer? I'm being pressured to resign. The board of directors and shareholders are all blaming me. Everything fell apart because of you.
No way.
After that, Mimi couldn't get a job offer from anywhere.
Rejected again? Dad, no one will hire me.
Are you surprised? I guess the only other choice is to find work abroad.
Several months later.
Dad, I get yelled at every day. I can't communicate well. I want to come home. I want to go back to Japan.
Hang in there. That's your only option. My daughter, crying like that. If I had only raised her properly. Ugh.
After that, Mimi's father was hospitalized with a serious illness. Mimi herself apparently never returned to Japan. Meanwhile, the foundation of sales is respecting others.
Keiichi's talks are always so inspiring. Snap out of it. What's wrong with me? This is so embarrassing. I can't focus on what he's saying.
Noah, are you okay? Your face is red.
I'm fine. And getting to work at the same company as Keiichi? I'm so happy.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.